is exposed by 10. From the title of this video, I already know what y'all dumb motherfuckers gonna say. Well, what the dumb motherfuckers gonna say. I'm already knowing y'all gonna say some old other stuff. Don't worry about why I got this song. I got this song because, my hair looking a little crazy, but this video I'm gonna be talking about relationships. First, before you try to get in a relationship, like I said in that Bettering Myself video, just like I said in that, before you try to put your love into somebody else, you gotta put it into you before. In this life, you gotta do everything that you can for yourself. You can't put people before you. You have to be selfish with your feelings. You have to be selfish with you before you can put everybody else before you. You know what I'm saying? You have to accept you and love you first. I'm not telling you to be selfish, but if that's what you need to do to be the better person that you can be for yourself so you can be better for other people, then do it. I'm not saying don't care about the people who actually care for you. I'm saying don't care for the people who don't care for you. But the truth about relationships is another distraction. They try to promote relationships on social media and songs, and through all this, they try to promote relationships as that's the best source of happiness, and it's really not. When you in a relationship, you doing everything in your power and will for the relationship, for y'all, for two people, not just you. It's not about you no more when you're in a relationship. It's not about you no more when you have a kid. It's not about you no more when you have a significant other. It's about y'all, both. Two people, not just one. You have to worry about not only your feelings, you can't even worry about your feelings because you have to worry about the other one's feelings. You gotta know what they want, what they like. You gotta try to better yourself for them and the relationship. But you can't better yourself for you. You have to better yourself for them. Relationships are a distraction. They try to promote relationships to make it seem like if you're not in a relationship, you're not this person, or you can't be accepted, or that's the best source of happiness, and it's not. The best source of happiness is going within, being yourself, doing what you need to do for yourself. That's the best source of happiness. Being positive. The reason people's relationships don't work out is because, one, why are y'all trying to be in relationships in high school? If you are being in a relationship in high school, only 13% probably is going to last after high school. All the other ones is not going to last. This is why. When you in high school, people don't have that mature mindset. As much as they say they do, as much as they think they do, it's not everybody. It's a few people out there that have that mature mindset and have that mindset that's beyond others, that could possibly be ready for a relationship, but all the time that don't mean that they are. They just have that mature level of something else, of what they want that mature level to be. Like me, I have the mature level of a relationship, but I don't force myself to be in a relationship. You gotta stop trying to force stop trying to force people to like you. Stop trying to force people to accept you. Stop trying to force relationships from somebody who obviously don't want it. Stop trying to force what you like to the person who you know don't like you. I'm not saying that to be mean or saying that as a bad thing, but I'm just saying stop doing that. In high school, we all expect people to have loyalty. High school is about nothing but having fun. All that high school is you having fun, you having freedom, you having everything that you want to do what you want to do. It's high school. Nobody is taking none of this shit seriously. Everybody's trying to have fun. Everybody's trying to do what they want to do, how they want to do it. People was focused on other stuff. People focused on their careers. And then there's a lot of people that's focused on dumb shit. And then it's them people who always focused about social media. Y'all live y'all life for social media. You wonder why relationships don't last when all you do is post it on Instagram, Snapchat, all that. You promote your relationship like you getting paid for it. You act as if you happy, but your relationship really toxic and negative. That's why they don't last. They don't last because you post on social media. Then when people get in your business, then you want to say, why are they in my business? Like you not posting it. Or you wonder why they in your business. Like you not posting about your relationship. So of course people's going to ask you. Like I said before, living your life for other people. Your relationships start to become for other people. You start to try to entertain people as if you're getting paid for this. They making profit off of y'all on social media, and y'all doing everything that they want y'all to do without pay. Everything that they want y'all to do, y'all are doing it. But still don't realize it when people like me speak on stuff like this. Then you want to say that we lying or we dumb or we just saying anything and we just want you to believe them or it's a conspiracy. It's not a damn conspiracy. It's a fact. It's not that we being negative. It's that we're being truthful. We're trying to help people, obviously. If that was negative, then what? That don't make sense. Then, why would I get on here, waste my time, breath, and energy when I could be doing something totally different? Could be making money or anything. To lie to you. To lie to y'all. It don't make sense. Stop trying to force a relationship at a young age. Wait till you mature. And I'm not talking about as soon as you turn 18, then you think because you grown. No. Wait till you like 25, 26. When you have that grown mindset, that grown-up mindset, that mature mindset, that real mature mindset, because you already got your life settled or you starting to get your life settled. Wait till then. Wait till you have your life settled. Don't wait till you try to get it together. Wait till you have it together. And once all that's around, away from you, all this negativity, y'all trying to do all of this that's what school is really about. School ain't really to help you. School is to process you at a young age. To have the mindset that the government wants you to have. Y'all think people that don't get straight A's or isn't school smart, dumb. No, it's just not for everybody. Because really, we don't need school. They didn't need school back then. So why would we need it now? We just need certain subjects in school. We don't need all of that. We don't need to learn about no fake-ass history that happened ancient years ago that they don't even know what happened. We don't need to learn about no written history that happened in hundreds of years. We don't need to learn about none of that. School is a program, a process. I had me and my barber, we seen this thing on Google, and it showed how the United States is an organization. And of course it's gonna be people, duh, it's an organization. No, it's an organization to our mental and our physical. Our mental is our mental knowledge. Our knowledge meaning that they process everything through our knowledge. They take our money financially. They do everything for our money and our mind. As long as they take our minds, we don't know what they doing. We don't know what they took from us, which is our mind. They took our minds from us when we was at a young age, back taking over the world. We celebrate all these, no races. I love all my kinds. But we celebrate all these other racial holidays when we really should be celebrating the black holidays for the black people. It's nothing wrong with celebrating them. I'm just saying, at school we only learn about 4 black people, and that's only in February. We learn about Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Harriet Tubman. Why do we only learn about the same 4 black people? There's many other black people that did stuff for the world. What about the first president ever. He was black. He was the president of the continent. Forgot his name. I'm gonna try to find it and put it in this description, just in case y'all think I'm lying. I'm most definitely gonna look for that and put this in the description. That whole link in that description. I have to find it. I have to find that link where it says it's an organization for finance or mental or physical, all that. I gotta find that too. Because people be thinking I get on here and laugh for no reason. What the fuck do I have to laugh for? School is a process. It's a process through our mind. That's why we in there for so long. We don't need that. We don't need it. We don't need it at all. They didn't need it back then. We don't need these houses that we in. We're not supposed to be in these houses. They block barriers from the sun. We are supposed to live within nature. That's what they lived in back in the ancient times. In nature, they didn't have buildings, and the little buildings they had was like caves and villages that was small. They weren't as big as these houses. They were small to only block certain weathers. We are supposed to live within nature. When we live within nature, that's what we connect with the world. We are supposed to connect with the world. We are supposed to connect with the Mother Earth that God gave us. That's why the people that be outside, that actually sit there and meditate outside, or try to connect with nature, or that people think seem weird because they are within nature. And I can't really give the perfect description or explanation of it. But if you should know what I mean. The people, they think people weird like that. No, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to live within nature. We're supposed to be one. We are supposed to be to one. We are all gods. We will repeat this life until we get it right. And I most likely will not have to repeat this life, because I'm doing everything that God has gave me. I am not human. I am not human. I was sent here to simply do this. I am probably the only 16, almost 17-year-old that people have ever. I am probably one of the only ones. It's a lot of us, but I'm probably one of the only ones who doing stuff like this, who see the process in this. Me and my mama, we do all this all the time. We talking about making a whole house spiritual, real life. We gonna make our whole house spiritual. When we move, we gonna make the whole house spiritual. Back to what I was saying though. I kind of got off topic. Okay, we're gonna skip aside from relationships. We're gonna go into depths of the world. Okay, so like I was saying about school, we don't need it. We need it because in order to have a certain life that they want us to have, in order to be successful now, we need it. Because they say if we don't graduate, we're not going to be able to get this job, which makes us not be able to make as much money as other people. So people think that we dumb. We not dumb. They not dumb. They smart to the system. We are smart to the system. All these people that's honor students falling right into their trap. Not even y'all falling, y'all already fell into their trap. You think you so smart, and you think you smarter than and better than everybody else. But really, you smart to the system. You smart to what they want you to be smart to. You fell right into their trap, so now you will never wake up. You will always be asleep. You will never have that opportunity unless you go within and unless you skip aside all the what they saying, or you finally realize that what they was doing was bull. But that's gonna be hard because you know everything, right? You know everything, but you don't even know what the moon is for. You know everything, but you don't even know about real climate change. You know everything, but you don't even know that hell is fake. That's a government creation. You know everything, but you don't know the real world, your real self. You still living your life for other people to try to make it seem like you better than them when you really feeling miserable, more miserable than all the other so-called dumb people. Have you ever got on your calculator? Have you ever got on your calendar and seen that the seventh day, ooh, the seventh day was Saturday. The seventh day is Saturday. You see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the last day, right after Friday, is Saturday. That's the real day that we supposed to go to church. That's the real church day. That's the real seventh day of the week. It's not Sunday. They say that because as long as they take our mind, which they already did through birth, through ancient times, they already took our mind. As long as they do that, we don't know. We stuck. So now we celebrating what we shouldn't be celebrating. We think Saturday is a fun day and it's not. Did we celebrate evil holidays? Thanksgiving is an evil holiday. That's when Christopher Columbus and them discovered America. They didn't discover it. Native Americans and Indians was here. Native Americans and Indians showed them the ways that basically took care of the earth. They showed them the ways that helped the earth. They showed them how to grow stuff. They showed them how to build stuff while the females was cooking Thanksgiving dinner. The men was showing them everything, how to process, how to program, how to grow, all this. Showing them everything, showing them what good to eat, what not to eat, showing them everything, giving them all of our knowledge that we need, that we should have had because we were so nice. And what did they do? They ate their food, killed them, and took all their knowledge, switched it around, put it in books, and now they rule the world. The real devils is the government. The real devils is the white man. Not saying every white man. I'm talking about the white man that's up, the government. I love all my people. I love all races. I'm not racist to no kind. But they took our knowledge. Really, black people ruled this world. We were the first. It wasn't supposed to be white people. It was supposed to only be black. Them people that you see in ancient Egypt, that's in Africa, right? The people you see in ancient Egypt, when they try to show you that they are white, they are not white. They are black. That's why their hair looked like black people. But they changed them white to make it seem as they were the supreme race, to make it seem as they were powerful, more powerful, when they was always here and they really not. That's why they can't absorb the sun. That's why when they go outside and stay to the sun, they get sunburn. But when we do, we can sit outside to the sun all day because we are the black people. God isn't white. God is most likely a woman. Have you ever thought about this? God created us, right? And we seem to say as if God is the creator of all. Okay, so who created him? It had to be a higher person to create God. Because if that was the case, then how are we here? If God was the creator of all, he's not the creator of all. He's the creator of us. And it's a creator of him. And a creator of him, and it goes on. The cycle continues. And we are the creator of kids. We are the creator of younger of us. We are all family. We are supposed to connect with animals, nature, the world, period. But they got us locked behind these big ass houses to make it seem like they need this. They put all this fake ass weather that's chemical wise, that fucks up our minds, our mental. They give us this poisonous food. They give us these things and these agendas, and they put all of this on social media, and they give us all this and change all of our knowledge to distract our whole minds, but people don't see it. They distract everything that God gave us. That's why the people like me and the people that's trying to help people and hopefully get people to an understanding will change. Relationships. Stop trying to force yourself on somebody. Stop trying to force your love to somebody. Better yourself before you can better anybody else. Love yourself before you try to love other people. Do what you need to do for you. Find out the true you. Find out what you want to be. Find out what you want to do. Be the best person you can be for you. Anything you want to do, you can do it. Put all that social media to a side. That's a distraction for you. That's holding you back from your potential, from your true potential. Anything that you want to do, you put your mind into it, you can do it. You can't do it if you letting things distract you or block you. Those are road blockages for you. Things that you are obsessed with are road blockages for you. I sit here and try to tell people, try to help people and tell them personally, people that I care for, try to tell them personally not to do this and not to do that. It's not because I'm trying to think I'm better than them, or because I've experienced it myself. And if I'm trying to give you this and trying to tell you this, obviously I care enough to try to help you. And then if you go aside of my word, I'm not saying I'm right all the time, but I am right if I'm telling you this and it's worked for me. Everything is going to work for the same person. I get that. Yeah, I know. But I know for sure it's going to work if you better yourself, and then maybe your relationships will be better if you better yourself first before you try to do for this person or do for that person. You don't even know your true self. You don't even know what you really want to do. You don't even really know what you love. You think that's what you love. You think that's what you want to do, but you don't really put your mind into it, your heart into it, to show or to know that that's what you want to do. We just go off of everything that we see. We just do whatever we see. Whatever person that we look up to, that's what we try to be. No, be beyond that. Be better than that. Like me, yes, I'm influenced by a couple people, a lot of people, a couple people. But I'm not trying to be like them. I'm trying to do the same thing, but differently. Better. More than what they could have did, and more what they could, and more of what they didn't do. That's what I meant to say. I'm trying to not change the world, but I'm trying to open the minds of people so we can come together as a nation. And once we come together, we can outshine all of the higher-ups and not change people's minds, but make people understand our minds and come together as one so we can fight against the system. But that was a long video. That was a back and forth video. I done had a couple slow moments in this video. I put 10 up for 7. But like I said, love yourself, better yourself before you can love anybody else or try to better yourself for anybody else. Think about everything I said in this video. I'll be back in the next video. I don't know what the next video that I'm going to go through my videos and choose. But when I upload this, I will be uploading 1 or 2 more the same day. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, click that notification bell, and alright.